Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Tuesday, June 11th, 2024. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We have one day left until Fed Day, one day left until Swing Trade Pro 2.0 live sessions. You can still take advantage of our summer flash sale at pivotboss.com/profits. A ton of content already on demand for our Swing Trade Pro 2.0 members. If you are a member, you also gain access to our live sessions, which begin Wednesday, June 12th, after the close at 3 o'clock p.m. Central. Don't worry, if you can't make the live session, it will be recorded and posted same day. But we have a live training session here on Wednesday, and we have 4 live trading sessions that follow Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, each of which will be recorded. We'll also get additional trading blueprints. So right now you have 10 trading blueprints to find and trade opportunities in the market with entries, re-entries, defense points, targets, things of that nature. We're also going to get the option strategy blueprints that go along with those opportunities. So again, a ton of content coming your way, a tremendous flash deal right now, and for new members, you also receive a free month of our premium trading room, which is valued at $99. So again, a ton of content coming your way here. Now keep in mind, this is Swing Trade Pro 2.0, but a lot of what we'll be talking about will not only be swing trading, but day trading as well. So we have both components in these blueprints. You'll want to take advantage. Go to pivotboss.com/profits. We have live sessions coming up very, very shortly, so looking forward to that. All right, let's take a look here at the charts. Here's the ES. Right now, narrow 4-day range. The previous session, inside day. We knew it would likely be a range-bound day here on a Monday prior to Fed Wednesday. It's usually what happens. Here's Fed Wednesday back on May 1st. This was Fed Monday right there. Fed Tuesday was a big Tuesday last time around. A lot of volatility coming in, especially during the first part of April. That was a huge move right there. And that's not usually the case. As of right now, heading into the RTH Open, we have this small inside day right now. 24 points, 44% of ADR, and a 4-day narrow range that is developed. That's likely going to persist for the most part. We may not finish the day inside day. We still have the previous Friday high, previous Friday low, and we could trade anywhere in there and stay within a narrow 4-day range. This market, again, building energy not only for Fed Wednesday, which is tomorrow, but also Inflation Wednesday. So we have CPI data coming out Wednesday morning prior to the RTH Open, and then we have Fed statement, rate decision, and press conference in the afternoon. So Wednesday could be a huge day out of this range. As of right now, anticipating a fading of the edges until proven otherwise, especially if we hit Friday's high or Friday's low, could be a fadeable event. We take a look here at the NQ. Similar price action here. This one also inside day right now, 34% of ADR, just 84 points of range. We had an inside day on Monday within the Monday, or rather the Friday high and low. This is likely going to persist again, just like the ES here, where if we get up to Friday's high, it could be a fadeable event back down. If we get to Friday's low, fadeable event back up, and we likely stay within this 4-day range for the most part here heading into Tuesday's trading. We do have an OPEC monthly report that's come out, EIA short-term energy outlook, 10-year note auction, and API weekly crude oil stock later on this afternoon. So a light economic calendar here today could lead to prices mostly staying in range until proven otherwise. Now, the big news here, crude oil with a huge move in the previous session, a massive rally, over 3% rally, and this one reached the 76.55 midpoint of the impulse sell-off. So we had this impulse sell-off here, found a decent enough of a low, and then stretched it for 76.55, getting the midpoint. We now have ourselves a new key range locked in. So you can mark this high, low, and midpoint, and you have yourself the new key range. And you also have yourself the extensions that come along with it as well. The 100% extension up here takes you to 70s. The 100% downside extension takes you to 64 and change. Those would be the major targets down the road once a breakout occurs. But as of right now, this is a large enough key range to keep prices in check for the most part. But with such a push through the midpoint here, we could be working our way up to a retest of the 80.62 high. If we do get a test there, it could be a fade back down within the range. Likewise, if we drop to the low, it could be a fade back up within the range. So right now, that key range is in play and could help us in our trading here over the next several weeks, if not several months. Looking at gold futures, right now gold futures is pretty much break even at the moment. Rest after battle style pattern after the huge Friday meltdown. Still honoring the boundaries of this range. You know, we've gotten to the edges and moved back to the midpoints. And this one didn't quite get all the way to the lower edge here, but if we were to get down toward 2280, it's still a fade opportunity. Still a fade opportunity right now until proven otherwise. Large trading range here developing. Got to wonder if this is a large distribution range or does this lead to additional strength up ahead. So mostly range bound here still until proven otherwise. Looking at the YM. Now the YM here has had a 5-day narrow range. So while the ES and NQ are working on 4-day narrow ranges, this one had an inside day yesterday, an inside day at the moment, 43% of ADR, 188 points, and a 5-day narrow range here. Now again, this market really didn't follow along with some of the strength that the ES and the NQ saw. It saw quite a bit more weakness than its counterparts there and continues to chop around the 38,800 level. This market right now building some energy here on a 5-day range basis. That's a ton of energy right now. Be looking at over 1,000 points of range on expansion here. So if we look at what the 5-day range compression is, you're looking at just over 1,000 points on an average range basis and up to about 1,300 points on the 125% basis. So between 1,000 and 1,300 points. That's going to be significant once we do get expansion, likely on Wednesday. So between 1,000 and 1,300 points of range coming up ahead for the YM. Now we are seeing some weakness here in Bitcoin, down 3.8%. We mentioned a couple of days ago that we might be getting a little toppy here within the larger trading range, and it wouldn't be surprising if we rotated back towards 66K. Today's low right now is 66,905, hitting the top of the pivot range down over 3%, nearly 4% lower here, and continues to trade basically in the upper half of this distribution. So if you have basically 58 up to about 66K, there's a distribution. 66 up to about 74 is a distribution, and we're kind of keeping it tight here. So it wouldn't be surprising again if we continue to trade in this upper range. Now if we transition through 66K, that's what's going to open up a return back down in this lower distribution back here. So right now showing some weakness here and approaching 66K. Lastly, the ETH chart. Also showing weakness today, down about 4% here. Selling pressure and breaking this narrow range to the downside, getting a bit of a selling move down. Not really seeing much in the way of strength just yet. Instead, again, this market kind of holding near the center of this range. 3,500 here, you got about 4,000 here. The lower end is about 3,000, 2,900 here. So you're still in the upper distribution of this larger range, but you start to push through 3,500 and it'll open up the lower portion of this range up ahead. Can we stay in this upper box, or do we transition ahead? That's going to be the big question. All right, that is it for now. Please be sure to visit pivotboss.com/profits to take advantage of our Swing Trade Pro 2.0 summer flash sale offer. Huge 29% off, plus you get a free month of our PivotBoss Premium Trading Room. This all starts tomorrow after the close. Looking forward to it. Everyone have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.